I wanted to try out this new angle. I hope you guys like it because it's a good angle for streaming and stuff like that. So, or just general video making. I don't quite want to be rich anymore. I guess, if that makes sense at all. I don't want to be living extravagantly lavish life of money and wealth. It's not some realistically I don't think that's something I ever actually really wanted to begin with. Sure, it's a nice dream to have, a cool concept, an idea that everyone can look at and see, wow, I would really love to have so much money I don't know what to do with it. But the more and more I thought about it, the more it's like, yeah, I really don't want to have all that money with no idea what to do with it. I just want to. Maybe I should really talk about it in this context first. There is a plague that is forcing the world we have today to be as messed up and ugly as it has been. Yeah, I call it a plague because it is what's starting to turn the world around and around and around, and it's never fun. At least not anymore. It's gross. It's called greed. Everything that runs this world seems to be greed. Oh, you want to be able to drive? You gotta buy gas. Well, how much is gas? Gas is, again, quite expensive. You better be paying that money for your gas. Oh, you don't have the money for gas? Well, then you better work and do, and that's the whole purpose of it anymore. Is it's a cycle, a repetitive cycle of nothing. And that's all anyone thinks about anymore is money this, money that. I want this with money. I want that with money. I need money, 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 money. Money is the only thing that matters to so many people anymore, and it's disgusting. Is this really what has become of our world? Sure, great. It's great to have fun. It's great to have that, but it's not valuable. Ultimately, it's not the most valuable thing. I really think that it needs to change. Not, I don't know what I could do to change it. I know in the past I've been so, I need money, I need money, I need money. It's like, I don't really need money. I just need to have my stuff taken care of. I'll work to have my bills paid, and that's it. As long as I can go out and hang out with friends and have a good time, live a good life, worship God, and praise what He has created for us, I'm having a good life. Yeah, sure, I could not have so much. I could be making less than 200 or 20K a year. But that doesn't matter. Especially if I'm if that doesn't matter, especially if the world that I am living in the world that I am able to expressly live in, not meaning like, oh, the world that my ideal world, but the way I'm able to exist in my world, I guess is what I mean. I guess not exist the way I'm able to exist in the world. I'll be fine with it. That's okay for me. Yeah. Money is. Yeah, inherently, money has value to everyone. I'm not saying it doesn't. It absolutely does because of the society that has been built around it. It's no longer you can. It hasn't been this way for a long time, but it's no longer you can take a fresh bin of eggs to the farmer's market, sell them there, or trade them in for other things, and that's how you do things. No, it's a completely different story. Everything has some form of monetary value. The phrase time is money is more relevant now than ever. If you're not working, you're losing money. I guess what I'm saying is, I don't want to be rich anymore. I don't want to live some extravagant lifestyle. Yeah, I want to be able to afford to live. But when I say I want to be able to afford to live, I just want to have a small home with family, like 1 to 3 kids, with an amazing wife, and maybe a dog or a pet of some kind. I don't care about the most expensive cars, the most expensive TVs, or new or the most new age PCs or parts for them. Whatever. I don't care about that. That's not valuable to me. What is valuable, again, like I said, is life. I don't care. I don't want to repeat myself. But I want to enjoy my work. That's another thing, too. I don't want to be forced into doing a job that I'm going to hate forever. I don't want to be stuck 20 years of my life doing something that I don't love or even remotely like. I don't see value in that. I think I need to tie this back to what one of my friends have said about this. To work a job, any job, is bringing value into the world. Whether it be a job you like or you don't like, whether it be a typical job or a non-typical job, there's value in it. I think that's partially correct. I see it as two different types of value. There is value to the greater world, and then value to yourself. Anymore, the world we live in right now, again, as I've said in the past, is the value to the world is most important right now for some reason. No longer is it the value of yourself, bettering yourself will bring value to the world. It's what can you do right now? If you can do this right now, if you can work right now, that will bring value to the world. It will continue to spin around. Who cares if you get sick and die? That's not that's not valuable. I don't see that as valuable. And I don't agree with that being the value that our world maintains. From the beginning, I always had the dream of making YouTube videos for a living. That was always fun to me. The value that I see within this is a value of the self, not so much a value of the greater world. Oh, headphones turned off. But ultimately, it's something I enjoy. Again, these last 32 days, yeah, I worked. I'm still working. I'm still looking for a job. Don't get me wrong. I'm waiting to hear back now more than anything. I'm waiting to hear back. So, and as I wait, I am also putting in more jobs. You kind of have to. That's a completely different topic. I think that's really what those past videos were leading up to, is this now. Not so much. I don't care about making money. I don't care about having expensive things, because having expensive things just screams monetary insecurity, I guess. Not in the same way that other forms of monetary insecurity express themselves, but it's like, oh, I have an iPhone. Why do you have an iPhone? That's like expensive. Because you people get an iPhone because it's expensive. That's really why some people get an iPhone. There's nothing like wrong with that. People like their iPhones, you know, and it's not a bad phone. It's really not. Um, but there's other options out there too. And I'm not saying I have a cheap phone. No, my phone unfolds. This is an expensive ass phone, but I don't really care for it. I've got a messed up screen. I've got the center screen. It's got that massive black line down it. Cool. It still functions well enough. I can use it. I can still make calls. I can still text people. I've got a phone that has use. I don't need to show off its money. I've had it for 2 years now. Oh, but what about that center screen? What about it? It's a novelty item. You know one thing I will say it's great for? You can set it up and take photos. That's about it. It's really what all it's good for. Not good for anything else, really. The amount of money that's poured into this thing, that ties back into it. It's all just based off of greed. A green slip of paper is what makes the world go round. And that green slip of paper causes people to be angry, to hate. I'm not going to get political about it. No, I realized where I was about to go, and it was not a subject I really want to approach, because I don't have the information or the vocational skills to really discuss it. Maybe I don't have the proper skills to discuss this. But I still hold that value, that money is bad. As great as it is in our lives, it's not good. Especially if it controls our lives and our choice of jobs as much as it has. That's part of it. That's part of life. Regardless, I think that's it for today. I'll see you guys another time.